You see, in 1959, Handsworth wasn't just a place on a map. It was a whole new world for us Caribbean folk. The streets were different, the air was colder, and the food, well, let's just say fish and chips were a far cry from our island fare. Our homes were these narrow brick houses, so different from the open, airy spaces we left behind. The neighborhood was a maze of identical streets, each one holding its own secrets and stories. School was where it all really hit home. Those stiff uniforms and rigid classrooms felt like a straitjacket to a free-spirited island child. The teachers' voices echoed off the stark walls, their words sometimes as foreign as the land itself. But slowly, day by day, something started to change. The unfamiliar became less so. I started to see the beauty in the grey skies, the charm in the bustling markets. The laughter of children playing cricket in the street began to sound like home, and the aroma of curry powder mixing with fish and chips created a scent that was uniquely Handsworth. It wasn't just about settling in, you know. Mum and Dad had to find work, which was a real challenge in a new country. The factories were a big change from the islands, with all those machines and long hours. But they never gave up, always thinking about giving us a better future. The sounds of the factory became a reminder of their hard work. Every payday was a sign of their dedication. School was tough too. Everything was so different, and there was a lot to learn. The textbooks seemed full of new things, and we felt the pressure to do well. But day by day, we adjusted, learning to fit in while holding on to who we were. Mum and Dad's determination inspired us. They showed us that we could be part of this new place without forgetting our roots. We found strength in being together, helping each other out when things were hard. The church, the community centre, even just gathering at home, those were our safe spaces. We could be ourselves, share our experiences, and find comfort. That's when we realized how important it was to stick together. Together, we could get through anything. And so, bit by bit, through hard work, school, and community, we started to build our lives here. The tough times only made us tougher, more able to bounce back. And with every step we took, we honored our parents' bravery in coming here, dreaming of a better life for us all. I remember the moment it all clicked. Standing there between the chip shop and Mrs. Johnson's Caribbean grocery, I realized I belonged to both worlds. It wasn't about choosing one over the other, it was about bringing the warmth of the Caribbean to the cool streets of Birmingham. In that moment, I saw my parents' sacrifice in a new light, their courage in leaving everything behind for a chance at something better. And I understood that we weren't just immigrants. We were pioneers, carving out a new identity in this corner of England. And just like that, Handsworth wasn't just a place we lived. It became home.